it's a really big process incarnating as a human being. It's a pain in the ass. You come in as a baby, you're useless for what? 4 years. You can't do shit. But you can shit, right? You can shit and piss, but that's about it, right? So you're totally fucking useless. You're dependent on people till at least maybe when you're 14, 15, you could go out there. But basically 15 years at least, you're fucking clueless. You're dependent on your parents. People are bossing you around all the time, so life is shitty. You hit puberty, you're horny as fuck, you want to fuck everything, you're losing your mind, you're rubbing up against trees and shit. And so you're really frustrated, and then nobody knows what's going on, and then you fucking get brainwashed. You gotta get an education. You gotta be successful. Go to school for 8 years. Take out lots of debt if you're in certain countries, and then you gotta fucking start working. You gotta work hard, and you gotta save up all your fucking money, or you're gonna die later. So work for 50 fucking years and make some other asshole rich and pay your fucking taxes. And then it's just a shit show, and then you're 65, you get a few years in your retirement, you have a good time, and then you fucking crawl, and then you fucking die, you get old and wrinkly, and you're walking around with a fucking stick, and your back hurts, and you're fucked, then you die, and it's all over. Well, they tell us it's all over. And that's a fucking shit show. It's a fucking shit show. It's a lot of work coming down here. It's hard, and all the dramas, the heartbreaks, and the disappointments, and because nobody's conscious enough to tell us how to live or what the fuck is going on here, so we gotta figure everything out by ourselves, right? Pretty much. So it's fucking hard. People screw us over in bad relationships, and we're fucking, we have to figure out how do we survive, and who are we, and what are we doing here, and what the fuck's the point? And everyone's manipulating us, and there's brainwashing, and there's so much information we don't know what's going on. It's a fucking shit show being a human being. Am I right?
Yeah.
Am I right? It's fucking hard. Jeez. So to go through all that, don't you think you had a reason for coming? For going through all that shit. Do you think it was to get some fucking shitty job that you don't even like? To work at for 40 or 50 years just to survive and fucking pay for some kids you had because society said you were supposed to have kids at a certain fucking age and then retire? And are you fucking kidding me? If you think that, you're at the wrong talk. If you really think that's what life's about, you're at the wrong fucking talk. There's the door. No refund. That's not what it's about. And so the big fun journey, actually, and the reason, but we have no idea who we are or why we came here when we're born. We're born like fucking with nothing, just clueless. Because the fun part is remembering who you are and why you came. And there's no answer. There's nothing I can tell you. Well, just do this, this, and this, and then in 6 months, you'll know why you're here. No. Everybody is on an absolute unique journey to figure out who the fuck they are and why they're here. Your journey is going to be different from his. Your journey is going to be different from his. Your journey is... Everyone is different and unique. That's what makes this so interesting. There's no map. Nobody can say, here you go, this is the map. This is how you fucking reach, the realization of who you are and what you're doing here. There's no fucking map. You create your map as you wake up. You're making your own map. You're the map master. But I'll tell you, what doesn't help you creating that perfect map for you to wake up and realize who you are and achieve peace and liberation and be the fullest version of this incarnation you can be, it doesn't help stopping yourself from expressing yourself authentically. It doesn't help every time you have a thought like, oh, I'd really like to be a firefighter. But mommy said I could never be a firefighter, so I guess I won't be a firefighter. Or, I'd really like to work with animals, but my father said, because he was a lawyer, he'd be really proud if I was a lawyer, so I guess I'm just gonna be a lawyer because it'd make daddy happy. Or, boy, that's a beautiful girl over here. My heart almost exploded when I looked at her, and she looked at me and smiled. I think she likes me, but yeah, my brain says I could never get a girl like her, and she probably has a boyfriend anyway, so I'll just get on this bus and never see her again. Yeah, we've all done that one, eh? There's nobody in the room that's like, I don't know what he's talking about. What is he talking about? Who would see a beautiful girl and she likes you and you wouldn't talk to her? Who the fuck does that? that. Nobody does that. Only recently I realized, holy fucking shit. Holy fucking shit. That voice that I've been destroying for all these guys, that's the voice that stops you from being who you are. That's the voice that stops you from living an authentic life. It's that voice. It's the same voice that tells you you're not good enough. You're not good enough to do that thing that in your heart you know you want to do. It's that voice that says, no, you'll never make enough money. You'll never make enough money. You can't really do that. That's a dream. It's that same voice that says, yeah, no, you couldn't get that girl. No, you couldn't get that girl. Maybe some other one that's okay, but that one, no, she's too good for you. That same voice that you've had all your life sabotaging you from doing the one thing you incarnated to do. Follow your heart and live authentically as who you are.
For me, the most amazing thing about the events is just the vibration, like the vibe in the room. It's unbelievable. You show up to the event as an individual and you leave like a brother. Like all these guys have your back, and that's for life, you know? That's what blows me away every time. And the stories I hear afterwards are insane, you know? I ran into a guy recently, and it wasn't the first time. Somebody who had a really good time at our first event, and I was like, dude, you know, you never came back. You know, what happened? And the guy just looked at me and was like, I didn't need to come back because I got what I wanted after the event. I got it. He was so inspired. He actually went and built the life that he wanted, and he just said, I have it. I'm happy.
The most important thing was just meeting a whole bunch of really, really cool guys that I can connect with, stay in touch with. It's such an awesome event that I'm definitely planning on coming back in the future when they have one.
And I've just met some of the most incredible people here, man. It's just been out of this world. And I think everyone I've spoken to would agree with that.
It's been a really beautiful experience connecting with other people, like-minded people, which are I find hard to meet in the outside world.
I've never seen so many amazing guys just helping each other, supporting each other 100%. It's unbelievable. There's so much support, love, and unity, like all these guys just coming together who really want to see each other succeed. And when you leave as part of a family.